All right. Our next set is tools. So let's go down the list. First with the dust mask. This is an N95. So N95 means that it filters out 95% of the air's pollutants, which is pretty good. I believe that's the minimum requirement is a 95. They make it N100. They make also a P95 and a P100. The difference between the N and the P is that P will filter petroleum fumes. So, for instance, like paint, oil-based paint, the P will filter out the paint fumes, where this won't. This does dust, smoke, things like that, air pollutants, stuff like that, other than petroleum. So there's your mask. At least have one mask. These masks can last for a good while, so they're multi-use. But definitely either an N95, N100. If you feel you just want to be a safe man person, then you can go with the P model. That's up to you. But we have the N95 in ours. Next is a flashlight. Make sure you have a good running flashlight with good batteries in it. I recommend a headlamp. And the reason for that is so it keeps your hands free if you need a light. Even if you're walking, it's adjustable, so you can adjust it down, up, things like that. So it keeps your hands free so you can work instead of having a handheld light and then you're trying to work with one hand or you put it in your mouth. I'm trying to work. Okay. So it's, for me, I recommend a headlamp. Is it necessary? No. Just have some kind of light, some kind of flashlight available with batteries in it. And then a spare set of batteries. I have this takes AAA, so I'm going to have a spare set of AAA batteries. And I just wrap these in a duct tape. Just wrap these in duct tape to keep them together so they're not floating around everywhere. So extra batteries, check these every once in a while. I notice on mine just now is one of the batteries is bad. It has corrosion and rust on it. So I'm going to take this apart and replace that one battery. I'll probably try them in the flashlight, see if they work. If they do, great. And then I'll wrap them back up with a new battery, replace that one bad one. So that just shows that it's good every so often to go through your stuff to check it. All right, so next on the list is a multi-tool. And that's pretty self-explanatory on why. I think the most important things of a multi-tool are the pliers. So you have pliers to grab hold of things if you need to. If they're good enough pliers, you can use them to get slivers out or something off your face if you have to. So pliers are a must in a multi-tool. A knife blade is a must in a multi-tool. Phillips head screwdriver is a must. And a flathead screwdriver is a must. Most multi-tools will have those items, but just in case they might not, definitely look at the multi-tool and see what it has. This has quite an assortment of different things. It has a saw on it. That's like a bonus item. You don't necessarily have to have a saw. This has can opener, another thingy. I don't know what it does, but so it's definitely an array, a multi-tool, if you will. So important to have, but definitely those four things: something with a knife, something with pliers, and screwdrivers in it. So next up is a lighter, just a standard Bic lighter, nothing fancy about it. You can get these in 2 packs, 3 packs, whatever you might need. Definitely at least have one. Lighters have multiple uses, obviously for lighting a fire, as a lot of other things, but you definitely want to have a lighter in here. Next is duct tape. This is a partial roll of duct tape that I took off the roll and re-rolled it onto my own roll. This is a number 2 pencil that I just cut to the size of a roll of duct tape. I had the big roll, and then I had this, and I just rolled it to give me what I needed, a nice good chunk of duct tape. So now I'm not carrying a huge roll of duct tape, I have a little chunk of duct tape that gives me still plenty of usable tape. So that's just a tip or a trick, I guess, to make it small, but either way, just having duct tape with you, at least a quarter roll, if not more. Ziploc baggies. I got gallon-sized Ziplocs, 3 to 5 bags is definitely what I recommend. Ziplocs can be used for a lot of different things. For example, it holds water, so if you have to transport water from one location to another location, Ziplocs. It's airproof, so if you have to hold air for some reason, maybe if you have enough of them, maybe you need to wade across something wet, a pool, pond, blow them up, zip them up, put them in a thing, and you can make a flotation device out of 3 or 4 or 5 of these things. If you need to use the restroom but you're stuck in your car and you need to go number 2, which is really difficult in your car, you have a portable toilet bag. Multiple uses for Ziploc. I won't go into every single one, but that's a few examples of Ziplocs. Next is a radio, a weather radio. This is called the Iron Snow brand. Got off of Amazon. You can use any brand you want. One thing I noticed is that all of them are very similar in functionality. This has a radio, AM, FM weather band. It has solar charging. It has a wind-up charging, which I found are all very similar. It has a flashlight. What this has that I've noticed some don't, which sets this apart, is it comes with all the cables. I didn't bring them up here, they're over there. But it comes with the cables to plug into this and use the internal battery of your radio to charge your phone. Pretty slick. So I like that feature. Is it necessary? No, it's just an added bonus feature, so to speak, but definitely a radio for communication purposes. You want to know what is happening out there, even when the power's out, your phone is dead, internet's not working, 3G's jammed, 4G is jammed. That tells you how old I am, 3G. But your 4G's not working, whatever, you have a radio, old school. Okay, so next is a phone charger. Now this doesn't go with this, but a separate charger for if you're going from your home, you have to flee the area to a safe zone. That safe zone has electricity, has power, running water, everything. You want to be able to charge your phone. What if the place you're staying, a friend's house or relative or whatever, doesn't have your charger? It's just nice to have yours. Rope, 50 feet at least. I wrote down paracord, and the reason why is because it's easy to use and it's super strong and light. This is not paracord in this that I'm holding up, but either way, just having 50 feet at least of rope is important. The paracord that I recommend is at Walmart, not in the camping section, but in the home improvement section. They have bins of paracord. There's like a black and red paracord and another multicolored paracord. Is actually cheaper in the home improvement section than it is in the camping section. But it's the same footage, the same pound rating, things like that. So either way, rope is important. And then last is pepper spray, just in case you feel you need to defend yourself. And this is a non-lethal way of self-defense, and you can also keep your distance at the same time and use it. So you don't have to engage the enemy, so to speak. So that's it in the tool section. Again, just trying to go through quick. I know I'm going to ramble in some spots, but hopefully this is helpful information. Okay, see you in the next video.